So, people with autism, we tend to have issues with rumination. And from what I have learned, we have addiction. A lot of us have addiction issues because we try to break these rumination patterns. And with addiction, it could be really, really bad, like alcoholism and such, or these horrible ways of coping, like with addiction. But you've created an app.
Yes. Yes, the Fusion app has been created from a theory which is called awareness integration theory. And we have had some psychotherapists and behaviorists who have used the awareness integration theory with children who have had autism. So one of the most important factors have been the awareness itself. So if the person can begin becoming aware of their own behavior, they can begin changing that behavior. If they become aware of their thought process and their emotional processes, then they can start changing those. So one of the things that happens is there's a lot of emotions and sensitivity that happens within the internal process. And if the person doesn't know how to handle, contain, be with their emotions and their thoughts, then, like what you said, they use coping mechanisms which are not very, very useful. They might shut you down at that moment, but they're not overall useful. So what the app does, it takes you to different relationships, such as relationship with your work, or relationship with your body, your relationship with your friends, mother, father, children, anyone who's around you that you have a relationship with. And we go through a series of guided journaling. You kind of ask questions about that relationship, and you become aware of how your thoughts are, positive, negative, how your feelings are, how you behave. What are some of the things that you do that are working for you, that are your strengths, that are your power? This is the stuff that you have been using to survive and, create different things in your life. So we want to know your power, who you are, which is at your best. And then we also want to know what behaviors you might choose, what thought process you might have that are detriment to you. So first is having that awareness. Then we go into how you assume things, right? Because we all do. Everybody assumes, and we kind of live in our assumptions. So we have a path of becoming aware of our assumptions, and how do you do reality check with those assumptions? What are your thoughts about yourself? How do you personally, like, what do you do to yourself? Do you nurture yourself? Do you care for yourself? Or do you punish and judge yourself and really damn yourself and put yourself down? So this kind of awareness begins from here. And then we start looking at some of these thought processes. Where did they come from? How did you gain them? Was it because of your parents, or because of your environment, or because you experienced something and you chose a belief? So we clean that up, we clean the past, and then we look at behaviors. What do you want to do? What is your intention? What would you like to create? And give you skills, create actually goals in how you're going to get to where you want, and then give you skills also inside the app that you can move forward. Now the app also has, as an AI component, which is called Mira, and that you could actually ask Mira any questions that you like, and Mira will answer you from the awareness integration therapy. Like, you could say, my friend just said this to me and I'm really upset. How do I deal with my friend who's a difficult person? And then Mira will answer you, giving you skills. They'll give you like 6 or 7 skills. They'll give you pondering questions that you could check with yourself and really look and become aware, and then give you skills on what to do.